all. I'll just step aside so you can have a better view of what's happening around. You can see that the crowds are slowly coming in. I'm not sure whether we're going to have as many people as we did against Uganda, but we'll have to wait and see. This is still a big international and a crucial one for Kenya because they have to get the points if they want to qualify for the World Cup. All right, so with me, I've got, we actually used to work together at Capital FM. He's now based in the US, a journalist, and of course, he's got his own sports programming, Oscar Rodoli. Oscar, thank you very much for joining us. You're live on NTV. And first of all, how long are you in the country? Just tell us what you're doing here.
Right, I'm in Kenya for about a month. I'm actually here to see my family, see my friends. Just managed to complete what I was doing in the US temporarily, and I came on holiday. And I was told that there was a rugby game, Kenya versus Tunisia. It's been like 12 years since I've actually watched a Kenya 15s game live. I mean, the last time I was here, I remember playing for Kenya 15s, but now I'm the guy in the stands and I'm ready for the old action.
Just tell us what you're doing in the US. You're actually doing quite a bit of sports programming as well.
Absolutely. In the US, we have an online radio station called My Walking Radio. And with that, we do a lot of stuff around that covers the diaspora, and we also cover sports. I've been a USA Rugby analyst, actually, and it's been fantastic because we need people to hear our stories. So we tell our stories to the rest of the world from a Kenyan perspective or from an African perspective. And between that, and I've also just completed also my university studies, so it's a good time to be home.
You also frequent the Las Vegas Sevens quite a bit as well,
Absolutely. So whenever I go down to Las Vegas, I go down as a USA Rugby analyst, and sometimes I give the Americans a different perspective of what Kenyan rugby is all about. We never really get a lot of coverage from the big sports stations out there. We typically need our voices, our interviews, our perspective of how big rugby is in Kenya. Coincidentally, in the US, rugby is really picking up. It's the fastest growing sport, and we have, especially in the 15s and the 7s, what US is struggling with right now is to get more people in the stands like this. And it's not very easy for people in the US to understand the game. The game is complex. The game has a lot of intricacies that take place. And introducing it to many adults, it's just difficult. But the 7s version of it, it's kind of simpler for them because you sit down, you see all the action, and it's exciting. So we have a lot of work to go ahead, but I think in the next 5 years, USA Rugby, especially the stands, will be growing. In the colleges, I do coach also up the Carnegie Mellon University, one of those prestigious universities there where the kids are really bright and have picked up rugby. Coaching there actually starts with the kids coming to college who have not really played rugby. So the challenges are to take the American football mentality out of their minds and get them to playing rugby. But they pick it up so quickly, they pick it up really well, and I think in 5 years' time we'll see more rugby in the US.
What are your thoughts on Kenyan rugby?
Listen, Kenyan rugby is amazing. The potential is just, there's nothing that really is holding us back but ourselves. Each time I go there, each time I see Kenyan rugby, I always think, what can happen if we take Kenyan rugby to the next level, all right? And the next level to me is the competitive stages of possibly even the World Cup, and I think we can do this. Think about it. If we Kenyans are in the US and are coaching and managing rugby clubs, it means we have the pedigree to do that right here at home.
Your thoughts on this afternoon's game? Can Kenya overcome Tunisia?
I'm very sure Kenya can overcome Tunisia. I know Kenya ranks higher than Tunisia, and the crowd just seems like it's all excited. I am excited. I'm in the sweet sun of Nairobi, and I'm looking forward to enjoying this game.
All right, he's a Kenyan, but based in the US. He is Oscar Rodoli. Thank you very much for speaking to us on NTV.
Thank you very much, Sean. It was good seeing you guys. Take it easy. Good luck, Kenya.
All right, as we look behind, if you could just focus behind, you could actually see the Kenyans coming. And the Kenyans are actually going to warm up. If we could just have Mike Lucas, the chairman of Kenya Harlequins, if you could just come this side. All right, Mike, a lot of people know you, of course, as the chairman of Kenya Harlequins, but you're also in charge of the pitch here as well. First of all, thank you very much for joining us on NTV. Just tell us a bit about the pitch. The Tunisians were complaining that it's a little bit too hard for them. Well, what's happened this week?
We water the pitch every day. We haven't had rains for quite a while. It's not an easy job keeping the pitch. You know, it takes a lot of time, money, personnel. But we've done our best. I mean, the Germans didn't complain. Ugandans didn't complain. Tunisians try their grounds in Tunisia.
Yeah, I'm sure.
You can't even walk on it, let alone run on it.
Okay. It looks in fantastic condition. Just tell us a little bit about what you do during the week to get the pitch into this condition.
We aerate the pitch, we fertilize the pitch, and we have an irrigating machine, a hose reel machine, that waters the pitch every beginning of the year. It's a lot of money.
Fantastic. Just looking at it, it looks in pristine condition. Not much rain this year. How difficult is it getting water for this?
Fortunately, we have a borehole, big tank, so we can water, but it is difficult at the moment. You know, there is a shortage of water in Nairobi or in Kenya at the moment. But we managed to keep it going, and I think it's even better than Nyayo Stadium, believe it or not.
The game this afternoon, it is a very important one for Kenya. First of all, your thoughts on Uganda. There was a lot of criticism about the national team, their performance in that game.
We must bear in mind something. Many of the Ugandan players play league in Kenya. So the level of the Ugandan game has upped quite a bit because the boys are playing the league in Kenya. They are just as good as Kenyans today. Now, yes, we were not what we should have been, Kenya. I think there might have been a problem with the selection. We learned from our mistakes. I mean, for Uganda to draw Kenya here was as good as them winning. Huh? And as you can see also, they actually just beat Senegal away in Senegal. And Senegal is a very strong team away.
It is a big game this afternoon. Tunisia had a heavy loss to Namibia. So a lot of pressure on the Tunisians to deliver. But for Kenya, they are above Tunisia in the rankings. How big is this game?
Very big for us. Specifically because we drew Uganda in the Africa Cup. We've only got a point. We need to win this game. Tunisia are very strong because I think they've also brought in their French players for this game. So it's not going to be an easy game. Yeah, but we need it badly. We need to win this game.
This is also the home of Kenya Harlequins. So we do see subtle little changes every time. There's an international. We see, if you just look behind you, this brand new temporary seating for the VIPs. Just tell us a bit about that.
What we are planning on doing, as you know, that Safari Sevens will be held on this pitch this year. So we need to do some temporary seating over there. So we hope to seat about 5,000 people over there and maybe another 1,000 over here. And have a total of about between 12 and 15,000 seater. Originally, maybe temporary, but the aim is to actually have permanent seating all around.
We're hearing about a partnership with Tattoo City. Tattoo City helping out here?
Yes, they're helping out. They are helping out. But we're also working with SportPesa on the seating too. This has been done by SportPesa.
A lot of concern about whether the venue can handle the Safari Sevens. The Safari Sevens, of course, we knew it in the past when it was here on Ngong Road. Concerns about traffic, parking, whether the venue can handle it. Your thoughts?
We are actually planning on closing down this road during the Safari 7. So we are talking to the police so that we close this road completely, no traffic, and maybe absolutely no parking around here. We have to park either at what do you call the college university of the Kenya Science Teachers College or Riara Road down there. That way, the whole of this area will be left, well, one, for security reason,